A few weeks ago, we saw a massive fall in silver.
Gold and silver prices have crashed and US stocks are sliding.
In just 2 days, silver fell more than 30%. Now the question in everybody's mind right now is the massive silver rally over, or is just the beginning of another shining silver rally? Hi, I am Bhupen, a 23 years old entrepreneur, and I have more than 4 years experience investing in multiple asset classes. In this video, I'll dive deep into the reasons for this silver fall. Is the massive silver rally over, and what can we expect from silver in 2026? The whole analysis is based on the history of metal pricing, geopolitical impacts, current demands, and my own personal experience. So let's get started. To understand the fall, we must understand the rise. And for that, we need to go back to 2020. In 2020, when pandemic hits, US Federal Reserve printed trillions of dollars out of thin air, which weakened the value of US dollar and sparked more interest in precious metals like gold and silver among the investors. Then 2021 marked the start of the historic era of the silver deficit. For the first time in history, the world consumed more silver than it could mine. Then in 2022, Russia-Ukraine war led to a massive geopolitical instability, making gold and silver even more attractive to the investors. And yet again, the demand of silver surpassed the supply for another year. Then over the course of 2023 to 2025, multiple geopolitical events like Venezuela conflict, tariff war, Iran conflict, Israel-Gaza conflict worsened the situations around the world. And again, the supply of silver was not able to fulfill its demand. And as a result, gold and silver looked more attractive than ever to the investors. But one major contributor was the green boom. Massive demand of silver in manufacturing of solar panels, EVs, and now the AI centers led to a rally in silver that no one expected. More than 150% rise in 2025 and more than 60% rise in January 2026 alone. There is an old saying on Wall Street: markets take the stairs up, but they take elevator down. And same thing happened with silver. It took silver several months to rise on its levels, but it only took 2 days to fall on its face. It all started on Friday, 30th January, when the news was leaked that President Donald Trump will nominate Kevin Warsh for Federal Reserve Chair. And through the hints by President Trump and the spotting of Warsh at White House, it was confirmed that Kevin Warsh will be the next Federal Reserve Chairman. But the markets did not take this as a positive news for gold and silver, and the result was a 26% drop in silver in just 1 day. There was a reason for this reaction. Kevin Warsh is known to be the kind of chairman who does not lower the interest rates. And higher the interest rates means stronger the US dollar and more investments in bonds and less investments in silver. But this news was just a trigger. Due to the massive rally in silver, traders were already sitting on huge profits, and they were looking for a reason to sell and book those profits. And this news proved to be the perfect opportunity, and the blow to silver was more fatal than ever. Then over the course of next 2 days, markets were closed. But another hit on silver was in preparation. The CME, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, raised the margin requirements for silver. In simple words, traders needed more money to hold their positions in silver. Now, since majority of traders trade with borrowed money or leverage, they realized that they did not have enough money to hold their positions in silver. And as a result, they had to sell them. So when markets opened on Monday, this resulted in a domino effect. And at one point of time, silver even fell 17% that day. And the overall result of these events was that silver fell by more than 35% in just 2 days. My perspective on the future of silver is slightly different from the others. It is based on the future trends, current market conditions, and the fundamentals around silver. First of all, I believe that Kevin Warsh, one of the primary reasons and triggers for the silver fall, will be the primary reason of the rise of silver in 2026. And this is because Warsh, who was thought to be the person who will increase the interest rates, instead this time, it looks like he is in favor of lowering the interest rates. To add to this, President Trump on 31st January joked that he might sue Warsh if he doesn't lower the interest rates. So this means he definitely has a lot of pressure to lower the interest rates. And lower interest rates means more investment in gold and silver, and definitely a rise in their prices. Additionally, the fundamentals to the silver have not changed. The silver supply deficit is still there, and in fact it is increasing now because China has implemented a new licensing system in 2026. And due to this, only 44 specific companies are allowed to export silver, which means this will put additional strain on the global supply of silver. The industrial demand for silver is inelastic, which means industries cannot stop buying silver no matter the price. The majority growth drivers for silver in 2026 will be EV, solar, and AI data centers. Solar now accounts for more than 20% of all silver usage, and silver is an essential metal in making of AI chips, and that's why 2026 is believed to be the 6th consecutive year of the silver shortage across the globe. I believe that silver will not rise as quickly as the previous year, but the overall trend in silver is definitely upwards. But you have to be smart in building positions in gold and silver, and precious metals should never constitute the majority of your portfolio. I hope this video gave you some new information and cleared the mess of news and opinions around silver. Please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video and share it to your friends and family. And do comment what is your opinion on silver in 2026. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.